Grand rising. Good day. And good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Ya's channel. Welcome to 144 from the stars. Tarot. Let's go ahead and give Odin a treat. There you are, sir. Thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. The totem for this message is going to be a red-lipped batfish. Look it up. It suits the message. All right, little red-lipped batfish. Before we get started on you, we're going to read some word. We're going to be reading from Proverbs, actually. I'm going to read first 7 verses from chapter 21 of Proverbs. Those of you that don't know, the Bible that I read from is called the Sefer, and I happen to have the Millennium Edition. It is a little pricey, but it's worth it. All right, let's get started. The king's heart is in the hand of Yahuwah. The rivers of water, he turns it whithersoever he will. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but Yahuwah ponders the hearts. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to Yahuwah than sacrifice. A high look and a proud heart, and plowing of the wicked is sin. The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteous, but of everyone that is hasty only to want. The getting of treasures by lying tongue is a vanity, tossed to and fro of them that seek death. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy them, because they refuse to do judgment. Wow, I'm going to read verse 10 real quick too. The soul of the wicked desires evil. His neighbor finds no favor in his eyes. Okay. All right. Someone's got a little red-lipped batfish. Sounds funny, and it sounds suiting. Little red-lipped batfish want to run their mouth. Want to do things. Want to try to, I don't know, look, whatever. Compete where they don't compare, right? Apples to oranges type deal. Like rotten fruits to holy fruits. Let's pull a Moonology card. It's been a minute since we've done that. What would you like the collective to know, Holy Spirit? Thank you, Abba Yah, Heavenly Mother. Praise you, and I thank you. All glory belongs to El. Nothing will come of this situation. Void course moon with work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. I feel like there's some energy of someone trying to project sadness or sorrow. Maybe trying to project emotions onto you. What do you need to release? Came out right when I said that. This feels like an energetic vampire. An emotional vampire. Like they feed off the emotion of others and then they project and attack them. That's crazy. So they feed off of like the emotions of others and then they project energy to get like a response out of them and then feed off of it. What do you need to release? All right. The totem was almost something else. And I won't say it because I want to save it. But I will note that it was almost that animal. And there may be something about protection. Okay? But right now we're going to talk about the red-lipped batfish that's running its mouth on you and projecting energies. They can't even swim. They like, well, I mean, I guess they kind of can, but they're not very good at it. So they have to be at the very bottom of the ocean and they have to walk on their fins because they can't even swim. And they have big old red lips on them. They're not the most attractive looking fish either. So, I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with a bottom. Yep. Meditate and contemplate and work through your fears. Okay. They can try it. They can try it. Happy, happy, and poised. They don't like that you're still, they're attacking you, and they don't like that they're projecting like this sadness, and they're attacking like your gifts or your abilities or your chakras or like whatever you use, that's what they're attacking, right? And they go and they watch, they observe, or they like try to spy on you spiritually or psychically or whatever, right? And then oh, it's so sad. My enemy, my sweet little enemy, they're still happy. I wanted them sad. What's going on? My little red lip batfish. Little bottom feeding having ass. Yeah, you can't even swim. That's at the bottom of the ocean. You know what's crazy about the red lip batfish? They don't really have any predators either, which is odd because like they literally walk around really slow at the bottom of the ocean and can't even swim. They're like bad at swimming. Really bad. How you in the ocean and bad at swimming? How you got fins and you're a fish and you're swimming? I mean, I understand, a fish shouldn't judge itself by its ability to climb a tree, but what if the fish was judging itself by its ability to be fit? Red lip batfish. You ain't even what you think you are ya? Ha ha. You got a leg up. What do you need to release? Regeneration. Whatever they're doing to you, it's temporary. You're already combating it. You're already transmuting it. You can do things to up your protection. There's something about spirit, like spirits, or I don't know. I'm for some reason I'm looking at this card and I'm being reminded of was it Brother Bear? Spirit Bear? I think it's Brother Bear. It's an old Disney movie. I like that movie. It was good. I think the person got like turned into a bear. Anyways, so I'm getting this about you have different types of spiritual energies that are supporting you. Mm-hmm. There's something about icy winds. I mean, we have this. There's a lot of like wintry energy in this. Cold, cold, cold. Maybe someone wants to make you like, they're trying to make you sad. They're trying to make you depressed. They're trying to attack your like chakras or attack your being. They want to bring you down. I want you down. I don't know. Why? Maybe they're feeling sad. I wonder why they're feeling sad. So they're trying to project their own energy onto you? That's crazy. Wow. That energy don't belong to you. Let's backhand it right back like ding. Like playing like ping pong. Like, they just sending their emotions back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The person might be doing some weird kind of mirror magic on you. That's wild. If they've got any kind of like images of you or something, they're literally like they're looking at something and they're visualizing it, and then they're like intending their emotions towards it. Like, it'll make you sad. Like, why are you trying to make the collective feel some type? Just because you feel some type of way. And I kind of recognize this energy. Anyways, this feels like a follow-up to you getting knocked the fuck out by the collective. It's really good. What's really good? All right, red lip batfish. Blessed. 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 2246 regeneration. All right. You Lord, you got. Ooh. Okay. You blessed. You blessed. Look. The fates. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'd feel sad too. I'd feel sad too if I was that red lip batfish. But you go to project it onto the collective. Oh, they don't like that you can heal, that you can weave energy. You're a weaver of energy. I see it. You're a healer and you can weave that energy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm imagining someone like knitting ramen noodles. You're not actually knitting ramen noodles. It's like energy. You're knitting energy and you're eating that shit up. So you're turning it into a nice little fancy meal and then you eat that shit up. So they're like sending stuff your way and you're like, and you're like weaving it. You turn it into something else and it's making them sad. They were trying to do something to you and it's not working. You were under some kind of energetic attack. The fates came out again. Higher power 4. Oh, leg up. Yo, okay. All right, they'll find out if they go that far. They'll find out if they go that far. Will be cut. And that ain't our judgment. So, as of right now, they haven't taken it so far as to where it needs to get that. They're still in this glitter, this glamour, this illusionary. All that glitters. What's kind of funny is like the mask is off their face and this pile of gold, I don't see them around. I see this angel looking at it though. Huh. That's why they're sad. They feel the loss. Oh, so your enemy, some little, we're just going to keep calling them a red-lipped batfish, okay? And like if there's a red-lipped batfish, like an actual one that happens to have like some proof Bluetooth headphones at the bottom of the ocean and you getting like butt hurt, I'm sorry. You're a beautiful creature of God. But as of right now, I'm going to use you as an analogy so we can humorously joke about the laughter and the pain and the things that people be doing to us in vain. Like, because we shouldn't be crying about it. And someone wants you to cry about it, so I'm going to help you laugh about it. They a red-lipped batfish. They a little bottom feeder. They can't even swim, and they're a fish. No one even wants to be their predator. Like, they ain't even prey to anything. No one even wants them. That's how low of a bottom feeder they are, that no one even wants to eat them. Blech. Yuck. They'll go find something else. Damn. Damn. How you that easy to get eaten and no one even wants a bite of you? You must be nasty. All right. All right, collective. You doing real good. You staying blessed. You're weaving the energy. It may be beneficial for you to do like a salt bath or maybe some kind of cleansing, water cleansing, smoke cleansing, fire cleansing. I don't know, some kind of cleansing elements. They're good for you. Except for the abuse God's creation. Yeah, well, all right. No, go find out. Look to the sea. That ocean energy. Maybe someone's working with Hecate. Okay. Possibility, eggs, ocean. Come on, through Hecate. Anyways, but this flexible. I don't think they realized how talented or crafted you are. Whoever your enemy is, they're projecting all this sadness onto you, and they're. What's funny is like you might feel the energy, but it's not actually making you sad. You feel what you're doing, and that's it. It's like, okay, I'm still spending time with my family, or I'm still doing what I want. I'm still creating, like I'm still doing God's work. Like, all right, cool. 9. You did one thing and you brought it to a completion. Break it to a 10. We standing on top of them. We doing handstands over them, and we got flowers blossoming of our head. They're like, where'd all my glitter and my go? Where'd all my glamour go? How come? Did you hear the scripture we read in the Proverbs? It was talking about like the thief or whatever, or that steals for whatever, and then it was like they have no support by their neighbor. Like even their neighbor is like against them. So this person's glamour is running out or running off. It's wearing off. It's like if they were wearing energetic makeup, that shit worn off. And now we can see what they truly look like. Maybe you prayed for the truth to be revealed of your enemy. Maybe you prayed for others around them that were fooled by them to see the truth. And maybe they're losing and they feel that and they're sad. They're sad because they tried to attack you or they tried to compete with you or come against you and they fucking lost. The first time they tried it, they may have even tried to intimidate you. They lost. They didn't intimidate you at all. And they, like, for a moment, they were actually convinced that they did. And then they tried to attack you. And you may have noticed, like, I don't know, maybe the next day after that, it was kind of still or quiet. And then at night, it picked back up again. So this person works in the shadow. They work in the dark. They work in the night. They work under the moon. And there's nothing wrong with all of those things unless they're doing what they're doing. Then, yeah, there should be judgment for that because there's no business for an individual to be doing that to another child of God. But they're going to try it. So this person is feeling defeated by you, and they don't like that you're poised, you're happy, you're healing, you're regenerating. Everything they tried to do from you, you just healed from it. You restored yourself. You're replenishing yourself. And then they really feel material, energetic loss. They feel a loss. They're grieving something. Something has been taken right out of their hands. And they're like, where'd all my abundance go? Or where'd my, I don't know. Don't look at me. Ain't no, hey, go ask God where it went, okay? Ask God. Ask God why the angel of death came by and reaped all that energy off of you. Maybe you weren't supposed to have it. Did you know those that were planted by God will be uprooted and tossed in the fire? Did you also know that the wealth of the wicked is for the hands of the righteous? Then why you feel like you a victim? But they are. Your enemy is acting like they're a victim to your truth. They're a victim to your power. Okay. That's crazy. Here and now. We ain't talking about no past. We ain't talking about no future. You're in the present moment. They might be trying to like, that's weird. And that's that demonic shit. That's that demonic shit. Yeah, I knew I felt that time for a nap. Like, and I recently picked up on like dream state energy, like being attacked in your dream state. And then when I was looking at this here and now card, it felt like someone was working with a demonic entity to try to gain access to your painful memories. So that's what they're doing. They're working with a demon or a dark, like, I don't know, an evil entity or something. Something not great. And I mean, and I mentioned this in a recent video, but in case you haven't said that, I'll say this again. You know, those that use their spiritual gifts and abilities and they come from God and they use it for God, they will, one, they'll never use it against you. They shouldn't. And if they do, either A, God won't let it, or B, it'll happen that one time and they'll lose them. And that'll be it. So like they'll just be quick judgment because that's not why God gave those to them. But those that are, they have gifts and abilities from like the devil, from demons. So the way that their shit works is that they're able to access information that either that demon knows or the devil or the darkness or whatever kind of evil they're working with knows. So basically what they know is all the fucked up shit that the demon has already done to you, or demons or devils. Does that make sense? So that's how this person's able to access. They think they're so full of shit. This person's stupid. They like are really gassed up on themselves, like they're all high and mighty and have some kind of actual abilities. Really? Why aren't they helping anybody then? Why are they using it to attack a child of God? If they were really so like prestigious and I'm the original, like I'm the master, like all right, bud. Where why are you looking like a red fish bat lip? Then like, oh my god, red lip bat fish. If you some original OGG, like what the hell even is that? An OGG? Like that? What? Huh? What? Okay, whatever. So someone's like stupid. They're ignorant, they're arrogant, and they're stupid. And they're like so stuck up on booty that they don't even realize how much that shit stank. And they still looking at you like, all right, whatever. The what entity or demon that they're working with is a demonic entity. So let's just say that. Whatever demonic entity this individual is working with, they are gaining information on you, but it's only through like the things that evil has done to you. So then the thing is like, oh, you should attack this because at one point in time when they were 12 years old, this demon came on and did this, hopped in the body of a family member and did awful trauma to them. And then you should attack that. That'll make them sad. So then they're sitting there thinking about like some shit that your family did or some shit. And like the only reason they even know this is because they're working with the same fucking evil that did it to you in the first place. But here's the thing. We saw the mending, we saw the healing, we saw the regeneration. Kind of hard to do that when the collective is already healed from that trauma or wound. I'm really trying to help the collective understand how the enemy operates. This is one of the ways. This is one of the ways the enemy operates, all right? There's a change in the wind. You may have heard a howling wind. You blessed. You blessed. Real blessed, all right? And time's running out for them. So there may be a future timeline that ain't too great for them. But as of right now, they're butthurt and they're grieving and they're upset because they tried to attack you or pick a fight with you and they lost. You closed it. You closed it and they feel that. Don't let the retaliation of your previous victory convince you that you didn't have a victory. You did. That's why they're retaliating. Because they're a sore loser. They don't like it. That's why they're still trying to take from you. They're trying to put you. They don't want you to be so happy. Why are you so happy? I want you to feel some type of way because I feel some type of way because I picked a fight with you and I got my ass handed to me and now I'm doing a bunch of things and you're happy. So be sad. Oh, great demon. Oh, great demon. Oh, how can I make this sad? The demon's like, well, apparently this happened to them with their mom or their dad. Like, you know, when they were this, they were like abandoned, or like, why don't you visualize whatever you have of them? So if they've got something that they think links them to you, they're sitting there staring at it. They're also doing something with the mirror. They're like blowing into it. I feel like they're blowing smoke. They are. They're blowing smoke into a mirror. Okay, so what? That we playing with smoke and mirrors now? It's like the oldest trick in the book of like the illusionist magicians. Oh, that's just smoke and mirrors. That ain't no real magic. Laugh about it, y'all. Laugh about it. Laugh at them. They're go the distance. They're mad that you're crossing the finish line. They're mad that like not only are you crossing the finish line, but they lost against you. And that hurts. That hurts their ego that they lost. It hurts their ego that you're regenerating anything they take from you, and you end up getting more. There's this blue energy. I've been seeing blue a lot. So maybe blue fire is significant. Maybe throat chakra is significant. Okay. Maybe a certain star or planet is significant. Okay. Let's pull from over here then. They lost credibility. Yeah. They lost credibility. They're trying to make you forget that you just beat their ass. Like they're trying to like, I'll make you so sad that you're gonna think that you didn't actually get one up on me. Like it's kind of like the saying of like, I'm gonna wipe that smirk off your face. Like a sore loser that just doesn't want to see. Like I don't know. Mad that their spell work doesn't work on you. I was just talking about that, and that came out against lost credibility. That's what all this is about. So if you like notice that the day was a little more still or quiet than the past few days or the past few nights or whatever, it's because like your prayer or your works or the spiritual battle, like they got their ass handed to them. Just straight up. And then if you just like once when it got like nighttime or it got a little darker outside, all of a sudden like this energy got projected onto you and you're like, oh, here we go again. There's this shit again. Like the daggone the daggone magicians are at it again. Like, okay, all right, crossroad demon. I told you they working with demonic spirits. They may have like literally, oh wow, that's crazy, and gave an offering at a crossroads to try to get a demon to attack you or attach something to you. They're lying to others about you. They're trying to say that you're something you're not. No red lip batfish. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. They lying on you, saying shit about you that ain't even true. They're probably going around saying she, playing victim, crocodile tears. But really, they're just butthurt that they did something they weren't supposed to and it didn't work. That's what they're crying and butthurt, really, because their spell work didn't work. And I bet they're going around every day. Spell work, they're evil, they're practitioner, or they're projecting all the shit that they do to you. And they're saying that you're doing it to them. They tried to do this to me, and they took all my energy. I'm trying to hurt you by ruining your relationship with loved ones. That came right after lying. So they might also be trying to attack your relationship. They have fallen from grace, and ancestors don't support this. I don't suppose this one. What was about my mouth? Oh my goodness. They don't suppose this is going to continue to happen anymore. Because their lies are exposed. They can tell all those lies on you all they want. Are you guys pray for the truth? Pray for that truth. Their lies are exposed. And they're hiding. They're on the run. This is really kind of giving me that energy of like lost their job. And you remember that pile old earlier? So like, all right, let's say they were trying to build a wealth by lying, by deceiving, by, I don't know, being a false light or by stealing from people. And let's say they tried to like victimize you with some similar tactics, and that was the last thing they were ever fucking do. Right? They did that to you, and like yeah, they corrupted, they toxic. And the thing like people don't understand God literally has people hidden in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight. And your DNA, your energy itself is encrypted and encoded with frequencies of other realms, of the angelic realms, of celestial realms, of extraterrestrial realms, of all kinds of different realms and beings and systems. And look, it's crazy. So when these people do this to you, it sends like an SOS signal. Bing, 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 bing. Now they're like the Fae are like the freaking the angels are like everybody's like tracking down on this. They got blips on the radar like